Good morning. What up, Marcus, Timbo, Moo Daham, Moo Daham, Moo Daham, CC. Oh man, look at that push up overnight. Look at that push up. Nice little continuation off this higher low. I mean, we just bought the exact bottom on Friday. I mean, literally bought the bottom to the tick. Just to the tick. That's all. Oh well, if only we were still in it. Can't hold over the weekend anyway there, you never know. What up, Robert? Mad Moxie in the house. So today we are going to be, you know, trading our accounts individually. We did pass one during the London, or not London, the Asia session there. We passed this eval up 1474. That's the only one that we traded. We're going to be taking the opening range trade on most of these accounts, not the take profit. Well, actually, not the Apex PA. I'm going to save the Apex PA for the inside bar play, and we'll take the opening range on all the others. So we'll either be up 320 or down 320. It's the idea on those there. Good morning, Eric. Tech T in the house. And then a take profit trader, 150K, will take the 30-second trade there at open. And kind of go from there. And we'll see what happens. Don't really know what to expect. Get your loss last night at open back. Oh, Eric. What up, Richard? We shall try our best. We shall try our very, very best. But yeah, not much news today. There is small 10 a.m. news. I don't really think it's going to move the market. I am kind of bullish again. It looks like I measured out the entire range. Equilibrium's up there at 310. I think maybe that 325. You got a couple of data highs up there, 387, 458. Potentially, I know that's 300-400 points away from where we're at. So we'll see if we can kind of get this, going on today. Seems reasonable, but decent move overnight, actually. The open 240 points basically overnight here. So when you look at the higher time frame, if we go to the hourly, it looks like that this push up is going to continue. You can just see the hourly here, this leg, 310 areas back to equilibrium of this entire leg. So it's kind of what I'm anticipating, a push back up to equilibrium. You also got an untested wick at 372. Right there. Let's just mark that out. So it kind of makes sense for us to push back up here, in my opinion. Again, I'm only one man. I'm only one idiot. So keep that in mind. What up, Pine Tree? How you doing this morning, bud? Oh, I'm tired today. Got to start the week off strong, though. Tired or not, got to start it off strong. Coach Fred in the house. We're super close to 7,500 subscribers. If you guys are new here and you have not yet hit the subscribe button, do me a favor and press it. What up, Floki? Yeah, nice move overnight. Getting close to pound on 70 accounts. I can taste the anxiety. No anxiety. Just keep pushing, doing what you're doing. Rob the Scalper in the house. I think, Pine Tree, didn't you say you're going to be on My Fun of Futures TV this morning at some point? Are you going on there at 10 or what? Kind of just been riding this 50 EMA up here recently. A couple of tests of it. No? Oh, okay. I thought you said you were. For some reason, I thought you said you were. I dreamed it. I may have. That move up last night has me thinking life. I think we're going higher. But that doesn't mean we can't Judas at open. Maybe back down into the 23K level. Maybe even soup. I marked out soup down here on this 947 level. Quite a ways away, obviously 200 points away. But that would be a level that I would be interested in just maybe parking an order at and seeing if we sweep it. But, you know, in the short term, I mean, even just a sweep of these lows here. Oh, wait. Is this triple equal lows? Not quite. But even just a sweep of this level here could be interesting for a push right back up. You know, a little 50-point Judas swing to the downside, and then we push back higher. We'll see. Now sitting here 500 away on 6 of these accounts for payout. Let's go, Matty Matt. Remember, you don't have to get the $500 today, Matty Matt. Take a base hit, $200, $300 today. Save the rest for another day unless you have something that offers it to you. They told you there's no competition? That's funny. I have not gotten a response from them yet. I don't know. Kellyanne said she's in the middle of getting... I mean, I guess maybe it's not set up yet. She did say they were working on it. Predator in the house. Predator woke up late. He rolled out of bed. Just got the computer fired up. Just in time for the market open. Just in time. The goal isn't just to win, it's to last. That's true too. Very, very true. Let me get some music pulled up. What kind of music I want to listen to today? I'm not sure. What kind of music do we want to listen to this morning? I'm feeling like maybe something a little more upbeat. All right, let's go with some upbeat music here. Can't have slow music on a Monday morning, you know? Pine Tree's calling himself a cockroach, a cucaracha. La cucaracha, la cucaracha. Justin Bieber? No. We're going with some upbeat music. All right, we got to get up and get ready here. Oh, let's sit up. From our comfortable position, we got to get ready. We got orders to place. Got orders to place. I can't tell you guys what it is. I'll get in trouble. All right, let's switch over. Switch over to the 30-second chart here for this play. We got 2.5 minutes until we're gonna 3.5 minutes until we place this trade. K-pop, yes, K-pop again. Every day, all day. Every day, all day. All right. What up, Steam? The 5-second orb? No, I do the 15-second Steam. I don't do the 5. I'm going to trade the 5-second off stream, but I am taking it. I'm going to do the 30-second on stream. For no reason other than that's just what I have there on it. That's the way I have it pulled up here. So I'm going to do 30-second right here and the 15-second up here. I mean, I suppose I could drag down the 15-second. If you guys wanted to see it. The problem is I got to do this one first, and then it would make an extra click to get up there. So the 1-second orb. Yeah, we're going to do the 1-second orb. Oh. Just the 1-second orb. Wow. Look at that pop. Look at that pop. All right, we got about less than 2 minutes here until the market opens. So let's see what we can do. Let's not miss it today. Oh, I don't really have a lean as to what way we're going to go at open. We're only looking for, 4 to 10 points here, so. Am I shorting? I don't know, Eric. Whichever way it goes. We don't know. Morning clarity. All right, 30 seconds here. Let's get ready. Let's lock in. So 89.25. All right, got those in. Tagged in long. A lot of wildness going on here, but I think it was all wins. A lot of craziness going on, but I think we're good. That's how you manage it. Oh, is this one a loser? Oh, this one was a loser. Okay, so I need to leave this one on. 91. This one needs to stay on. I forgot. What happened here? How did I... Hold on. Did I put in a short? Did I do that, guys? Did I put in a short there? That shows me getting short right there. I think I did. Oh, I'm such an idiot. I put in a short instead of a long. How do I do that? All right, double loss. Why did I do that? That would have been a winner. Somehow I put in a short there. All right, mental mistake. That should have been $1,000 winner. Instead, we're down 1,000. I got to stop allowing that to happen. I don't know how I did that. Oh, well. Oh, well. You should have just not been chicken. Yeah, the market's bias is bullish right now, but I just feel like we keep going down. I don't know. I think we go up. But, I mean, we could Judah swing lower. We probably would have done it already. So, no, that wasn't a long. See, look, and the reason why I know it's not a long is because I entered short, right? No, wait. You're right. You're right. You're right. I did enter it correct. Okay. Yeah, you're right. Because this is the... Yeah, because that's the candle. You're right. So I did do it right. Okay, okay. I was wondering. So it was just a double loss day. Good, good, good. I can take that over me making a mistake. I can take that over me making a mistake for sure. All right, let me get this set back up here. We're going to go 80 ticks, and then the stop will do 120. There we go. Trying to pay attention for that first inside bar on the 5-minute. All right, that's fine. So a double loss on that one, down 1,000 on that account. We were up 1,400. ES to the moon here. Nasdaq's going up as well, but we got levels up here at 167. I mean, it looks like it's just ripping up into that 310, 315 area. I realize it's higher than... That's up there a piece, but that's kind of what it looks like. 15-second paid. But it did win over here. Let me show you guys that. The 15-second. Oh, you got to be kidding me. What the hell? How are these accounts red? These are the most important accounts. How are they red? I mean, come on, man. These are red 150, 160. What happened? I swear, man. It's copy traders sometimes. These are the fundeds. These are the evals. So, of course, the evals are green. They copied correctly, and then the fundeds did not. You assholes. I did get a bunch of errors, but the error was just because I was canceling the bottom side of the accounts. Oh, well. That's stupid. Whatever. I mean, at least it's a small loss, I guess. $150, $160. That's annoying. Just pushing to the moon here. Don't see any reason to do anything right now. I couldn't see those bottom accounts. The only one I saw was the top accounts. I didn't see that the bottoms were red. I need to turn the copier off for now. It did not. It copied, but not correctly, apparently. I did have to manually close the position, but it wasn't red when I closed it. I could long on maybe a pullback here into the 150. I'm going to try it right quick. Maybe a quick break-even stop here. We get back above the high. Risky trade, so I want to go break even quickly here. I'll put it 1 point in the green. Just don't want to get slipped into the red here. There we go. Got that trade on that one out of the way. Let's move on to the next. Gonna rotate accounts, guys. Is what I'm doing from now on. What up, Dale? Just 1 day past. They funded next rapid account. Let's go. Nice job, Dale. I never know how close to trail my stops on runners. Yeah, sucks, Manny Matt. You can go to the 2-minute chart, Manny Matt, and trail it behind the closest 2-minute candle. Seems reasonable. I'm doing okay, Stone. We're red on one account, down $1,000, and then the little copier mishap has us red on a. These 3 fundeds here. I mean, obviously they should be up 302. They took the same trade as this one, but I'm not mad about it. It's fine. Good morning, slow boy. Again, I think the drawn liquidity is higher, 310, 325, 350. Data wicks up there, 387, 458. I think we're going at least at a minimum into like that 310, 320 area, but may not be directly up. So far, pretty decent move up right here at open. All right. We'll see how she goes. That's all I can do. Well, what I was saying is like if you go to the 2-minute, usually like it's much more. It makes a lot more sense to trail behind the previous 2-minute candle. So here and then to here, because like if it takes out the low of a 2-minute candle, it's probably going to go much lower to some degree. So I used to like using the 2-minute chart to trail. You can see if you trailed on the 2-minute here, you would just now be getting trailed out at 151. Do got small news at 10 a.m. Nothing big, but I could do something. Do have an imbalance sitting down at 125 area. 30 points lower here. We kind of stay above this 23,080 area, then you kind of think that we still remain bullish here. A little bit of a bull flag up here as well. Possible inside bar here too on the 5-minute. Let's pay attention to that as well. Possible. Still got 3 minutes on it. Yeah, Kev, it's what it's doing. It's what she does. It's what the dirty girl does. The dirty girl. Let's see if we get this 5-minute inside bar to print here. It's 2.5 minutes left on it, a little less than 2.5. Looks like it might break to the upside before it closes. If it does, it does. Yeah, there it goes. So a little bull flag there, breakout. Little bull flag. Oh, nice job, Kev. I mean, I think we push up. We get above 200. I mean, it's off to the races here. I don't see a whole lot of reason to. I don't see a whole lot of reason to stop here. Bulenox did come out with an 83% off sale. Use code MM for that. 80% off APEX. Use code MYTH. Guys, remember, Take Profit Trader, no activation fee, 40% off. Use code MM. You get the refund of your test fee when you get your payout. That sale's going on for about a week. I think you got until the end of the week to do that. The core accounts for My Funded Futures are around $60. That's a really good deal on those as well. Use code MM. Trade Day, still got the 40% off, no activation fee, code MM on those two. Those really are the 3 best deals going on right now. Trade Day, Take Profit, My Funded Futures, kind of killing the game right now. Kev's killing it. It's not a bad idea, Kev. I do think you can get a push into that 210 area, though, here. If it breaks that whole number, it's going to get that 210 push. Wish death upon me. ES just tapped 63.25. I might take a little momentum stab here above 200. We'll see. Tradeify, 35% off York. Use code MM. Could have sworn you put a TP. Yeah, sometimes it works out in your direction that way. Morning, Jan. All right, I'm going to try it. Stop's going to go to break even pretty quickly here. Yep, right there. 5 points. 15-minute breakout here. Let's go. All right, on to the next. One account at a time, guys. That's what we're doing. One account at a time. Really dislike days that just go one direction. Yeah, me too. It's hard to find a spot to get in, right? Easiest long you ever did, yeah. It's perfect. If you're in it. Ben, I might short up here at 241. Might look for a reaction off that level. Done for the day. Let's go, Manny Matt. Yeah, so they keep from FOMOing. Yeah. I could short off the 241. So previous day low there. It would be kind of an aggressive short, obviously. Why does that say previous? That's not a previous day low. That is. I mean, I could try a little reaction off that. I could. You miss all this trading from your phone? That sucks, Floki. 130 to 210. Let's go, Matty Matt. Did you get the 500 or is that just micros? Just shorted small. I mean, I think a push back below the whole number makes a bit of sense. But I don't know if I want to stand in front of a freaking freight train here. Might try it for 10 points. What could go wrong? I mean, what could go wrong, right? We're either down 200 or we're up 200. We'll see. Probably not the smartest trade I've ever taken in my life, but I don't hate it. There's a pivot point there. What up, Raul? If you are about to create a long-term portfolio of stocks, which broker? Interactive brokers. I mean, I like them. I used to use them. I think they're still pretty good. That's the only one I really have experience with, to be honest with you. Anybody else using anything? He was in earlier with 3 micros, got stopped. Oh, okay, I got you. XTB. Yeah, I'm not familiar with them either. We may have already gotten the reaction off this level here. I mean, it just pushed up into the 27s, back to the 15s. So I might take this order off. Morning, Justin. How you doing? Looking bull flaggish here again on the 30-second chart. This trade right here could just get blasted through. Pick the cheapest broker. A lot offer free trades. Then you want to see the other stuff they offer. Makes sense. Might take this off because this looks like it's building a bull flag up here to break out again. Kind of already got the rejection 5 points lower than where I'm at. But we'll see. We do have a new 5-minute candle in just about 10 seconds. You hate bull runs? Yeah. Tech T plus 200. Let's go. I mean, I think that we are pushing up into that level. I told you guys 310, 320s. I think that's where we're going. At a minimum, maybe even up into the 480s. See, I don't like the consolidation here, like before it's tagging me in, it's probably just going to blast right through there. So I think I am probably going to take this off. Could long off that 200 level again. I'll take this off. Really could long off a retest of 200 here. Doesn't have to be exact. Somewhere in that area. Could re-long off that area. Down 1K last night. Down deal. Still down 398. Way to work back a little bit though. Yeah, this looking bull flaggy here, right? We've had a couple of little bull flags right here at open. Same type thing. Kind of pull back into this 200 level. You could stab long. 15-minute range sitting there. Whole number. Untested wick. Just need to recover from a disaster Friday. You closed the week green, but man, more you threw half your profits away. Yeah, that sucks when that happens. All right, I'm going to stab long here, guys. I wanted a little more of a pullback there. A little bit more. Feels bad now. We already went 10 points. Up 49.70. Let's go. I hate weeks. Nice job. Got my order sitting at 197.50. If it just breaks out here, I'll obviously participate on the breakout, but oof. If it goes above my 10 points now, without tagging me in, I'll take this off. That's so close to tagging me in there. It just missed me by a couple of ticks there. Maybe a little too aggressive with my entry. We still may jump in here for the breakout. $5,500, yeah, I'd probably call it. You know me. All right, I'm in here. Little bull flag breakout. Stop to break even here. First inside bar potential here. Got 20 seconds left on it. And all right, there will be one here. Yep, inside bar there. Ain't longing into the high, but we're in. Going for a fixed 20 points here. Probably go stop to break even back above 38 there. So if we get the push back above 38, I'll go stop to break even. What up, Francis? You down with OPP? All right, Riggedy. Kid Poker, you short? The last 5 was 15-minute or test. Yeah, we had an inside bar there. It left equal highs, but that's still considered an inside bar. So we're in off of it. Risking 30 points. Yeah, it is, Jan. If it didn't break the high, it technically is still inside the 5-minute candle. So, I mean, it did give 10 points on the initial pump, but I'm looking for 20. Actually, what should we be looking for? Yeah, 20. Still 20. So back above the 238 level, we'll go break even. Stop here. You got to understand, these 5-minute plays are not always going to be plays that work themselves out quickly. That sucks, Kid Poker. All right, so I'm going to go stop to break even now. I may actually lock some in here, even though in my back testing, I'm not supposed to. No, let's just follow it. I'm not even really supposed to go break even, to be honest, so I just kind of expect it to expand into my take profit here. $460 and counting. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that, I mean, that's the way I back tested it, Jan, so that's the way I'm going with it. Should be able to get the push here. I don't see nothing on the ES that's going to hold us up here either. Oh, come on. All right, I'm not going to be a dick for a tick there. I'm just going to take it. All right, there it is. Nice clean trade there. First day on this PA, $326. We'll take it. Didn't exactly execute it to precision, but it's fine. Kid Poker. Oh, goodness, Kid Poker. I don't know why you'd short, bud. I don't see anything in here about that says short so far. Pine Tree. Did you bang that one? Did you bend it over and bang it, Pine Tree? I kind of paper handed it there. I took it for 16 points. Should have got the full 20. I got to make sure I follow the rules on that. Let's see if it, I'm pretty sure you would have got the full 1-to-1 too. 28. Yeah. It already went 31 points. Unless you hit the wrong hole. Yeah, I think so too, Riggedy. You took 20? Yeah. I took a little short private there, but, you know, I want to start that first PA off, that first day in that PA off correctly. Yeah, I know one day I'll be back. All right, we've got the 3 trades on the My Funded Futures accounts. Now I'm going to switch over to my trade days. Let's switch over to the trade days and find a couple spots. Kid Poker, we just talked about this on Thursday, Friday, man. Come on, use stops. Taking partials up to 5 points. Yeah, nothing wrong with that. Got to use stops. 500 today can take it out tonight. Let's go. Oh, 5,500. Yeah, I like that. For sure, I hate weeks. That's the beautiful thing about those accounts, right? Top of the hour here. Did somebody hack Raja's account? Because I know Raja used to be in my chat, but he's been posting like spam kind of stuff in my Discord. I don't know if I should just kick him out. Probably going to. Let's just kick him. I don't know who that is. Oh, let's go. Kid Poker, I think we're going to 325 at a minimum. Then you got a data high at 387. And then you have another data high at 458. But at a minimum, I think this is the draw on liquidity. At a minimum. So I hope that your account can withstand that. Now, of course, you know how that works. It's not going to directly go there, right? You might have that kind of thing go on where it'll get you out, but at a minimum, 325 makes a hell of a lot of sense. So, yeah, I just booted him. I mean, I know he's been in my chat. I know he's been in my chat. It's only a 25K. That sucks. You got to go into your Topstep accounts when you get a nice pullback. Yeah, nothing wrong with that. So yeah, we're doing pretty well on our manual trading so far today. Again, there's the fresh 50K account from Apex. These accounts should be green 320 also. That kind of, or 302. It's kind of the sad thing, but I'm not going to mess with them. But green across the board there. Then you go over to My Funded Futures. You can see the red Take Profit Trader account got the double loss on that one this morning. But the Take Profit Traders 195 across the board. Nice little base hit on those and put them away. 300 daily payout. Let's go. Nice job. Yeah, that's true. I don't mind it. 350 Floki, I agree. I mean, I think it's, No, I will say this 356 area, I like that for a pullback. So I might even place an order at 356 for a short and just let it sit there. Let me do that. So I'm going to place a resting order at 356. Looking for 10-point reaction off that level. Initial balance will be set 26 more minutes, kind of building out another bull flag here. I mean, look at the bull flags today, guys. They're paying, right? This is a better bull flag than this one, but you can kind of just see starting to get a little consolidation, but 2 bull flags here at open, both of them paying. There's nothing stopping us till 8:48. I'm going to do a 10-point stop, Ben. Oh, I got a limit sell order at 356. We got the protection of the whole number, or the half number. You got decent reasons to think that this area, it could get a little pullback. We'll be in OTE. Again, I'm not going to look for much. Look for 10 points. 10-point stop. I mean, obviously, longs are probably the play for now, but I do think that's a good area. And then I do think that if we ever get back down to, I don't think we get there today, but that London low, you can see I put soup question mark. I don't think we get that area today. I don't think we test the previous day open or today's open or the previous day close either. I would doubt it. I mean, can we push up into this area and then end the day somewhere down here? Yeah, of course. But it is basically a no news Monday. So let's just see. Yeah, Tech T, that's what I was looking at. If you go to the hourly, I fibbed the entire move. And that's where I came up with the equilibrium at 310. 325 really is kind of like, there's just an obvious wick there. So you'd think that if we go to 310, we go to 325 as well, right? But that's where I got those levels from. We're looking at the same stuff. Yeah, Kid Poker, there's nothing you can do here, man. I mean, I'm going to be honest with you. If this thing comes back today, then it's going to just kind of be pure luck. If your account can hold the push up into these areas, right? If you can sustain the push up here, it might end the day back somewhere down here. Might. Just no real way of knowing. My daughter does have well, my son too. They have open house today. So I got to take her over there. Well, you know, after the stream, obviously. Funny Tick still doing 35% off, looks like. Code MM. I did apply for a code with Funded Next. Haven't gotten a response yet, but is Trump talking? Really? Used to play house when I was a kid. Yeah? You playing house? With who, Pine Tree? Yeah, for sure, Tech T, for sure. This is working out like we talk about all the time, right? You get to a key level, you get consolidation, and this is trapping the shorts. And then I would not be so shocked that we just rip here. A little sweep down, trap these shorts, and then just rip back higher. I don't know. We'll see. If it can't hold that 230, it might retest the 200 here, though. Yeah, Trev. They go back to school on Wednesday. They go back to school Wednesday. So this is a key level here. It really needs to hold this level to push up immediately. Might get a little bit of correction here to the downside if we don't hold this level, at least to the 200s. Got that 50 touch down there at the 190. Don't get too excited yet, Kid Poker. Don't get too excited. I might take the 50 bounce here. If we get it. Yeah, we might take it. All right, that's pretty bullish there, holding that 30 level. Do I take this? Oh, what? Oh, you got to be kidding me. Come on, man. I didn't mean to get in there with 2. I accidentally took this with 2 minis, so I'm going to trail this up aggressively. All right, just took it off there for $160. Let me switch to the next account. 271. Did not mean to get in there with 2. I took a scalp there, guys. I was long looking for a long, just what we just talked about. Trap the shorts, liquidity grab, rip it back through the highs. So I tried to participate there. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense, Trev. Poker could get to 23K test later today. Yeah, he could if his accounts can withstand it. You'll be done trading faster if you use 3 minis. Yeah, I used 2 minis there on accident. On accident. My bad. I didn't mean to. Did not mean to. Yeah, I tried to take the long off the 230. I just took it for like, I don't even know, $160, 6 points, 7 points, 8 points, I guess. I guess it was like 6 points. I don't know. It was 2 minis. I just took it off. I guess I could have just taken 1 off. Could have in hindsight, right? But you don't know it real time. Or done for the day faster. Your first 3 trades are always your best. Yeah, and if you know that stone, it makes sense, right? It makes a lot of sense. I could re-enter here. 235. Stop still a little bigger than I'm really comfortable with. Yeah, I think, yeah, Black Beauty, that's a lot. 2 minis on a 50K. Like, I get away with that sometimes, but that's tough. 1565 off that pullback and pump. Let's go. It's pretty large size there. You take some losses, you're in trouble. I could jump in here. I'm going to go stop to break even 55. No mo. All right. Stop to break even. I don't like how this is slowing. I kind of want to take it off for the 5, but There we go. Let's go. I need to adjust this 50 EMA. That's the problem. It saved on. There it is. TPT 50K is great. Layer up on those first trades, 6 minis, and you can be done for the day. Yeah, it could rip you, though. You're long 76, looking for the 50%. Let's go, Pine Tree. Nice entry. I like it. Oh. You're long. You're looking for 76. 50% retracement. I mean, to me, the 50%'s up here at 310. I got it marked at 310. If you mark the entire range. All right. Well, I wasn't sure we'd get a trade on every account, but in fact, today we did. And these also should be green, but unfortunately the copier spat in my face. They spat in my face. So we're only red on one account, really. The opening range 30-second trade failed. So that's the one account, and then the copier on those three. Every other account is green right now. Not huge green, couple $100 here and there. I mean, nothing crazy, right? On a core account. You rather take, oh, I get what you're saying. Get over and then getting teased for an hour, then abrupt. Yeah, makes sense. Abrupt PP to the gluteus maximus. Today's price action's been pretty nice, pretty clean so far. Pretty clean so far. Can't complain about it. So picking spots today, doing pretty well and doing that kind of rotating accounts, you know, instead of copy trading, we're rotating accounts. Told you guys I was going to start doing that, and that's what we've done. You know, that's what we're doing. We are very close to getting a bunch of Apex accounts passed. We're $400 here, $800 here, $900 here, $1,200. We passed that one. Yeah. So getting close on those. Not bad. Oh yeah, the activation fees will add up, but at the end of the day, just got to get one of those to pay out to pay myself back. And I'm confident just switching back and forth, I can do that. If I see a trade that makes sense, I might even take another trade on my Bulenox accounts. If I see something that makes sense. Might try to take a 10-point scalp on those to get them back to break even. Could maybe take that untested wick up there, to be honest, but we'll just kind of see what happens. If you guys haven't already hit that like button for me, subscribe if you're not yet subscribed. Right now we got Bulenox 83% off. We'll just start with Apex. Apex 80% off, use code MYTH. All the other ones are code MM. Bulenox 83% off. Take Private Trader 40% off. Tradeify 35% off. My Funded Futures still 15% off, I think. I think it's 15%. I'll have to double check that. But you can get the core account for around $65, $60, something like that. You know, I do like the scale account and the other accounts as well, but I do think that core account, in my opinion, is one of the better ones. I don't know what Day Traders is. Tick Tick Direct, Funded Futures. You guys say you don't like Tick Tick Direct, so I might take those off there. Funded Futures Network, Elite Trader Funding, Trade Day, Legends, Lucid, and you know, that's pretty much it. I don't necessarily trade those bottom 6 or 7, but code MM if you want to help support the channel. I do trade Apex, Bulenox, Tape Rate for Trader, Tradeify, My Funded Futures, and Trade Day. I am going to add some Funded Next accounts probably and some Lucid accounts, most likely. I might even add flipping short here, Pine Tree. I think you're early to the game, bro. But good luck, sir. I hope it works. I might add Savius. I'm not sure. They have a really good deal on their direct-to-funded accounts right now. But I don't like that they only gave one person a code. Like Kellyanne's code's the only one that works for the 60% off. That's annoying. Harami? Yeah, I don't like the Harami though. It is in premium, but it's not delivering from anything. So I don't like it. I think it's going to be a wick eater, Pine 3. A wick eater. $85 off day traders. Prop Shop's doing no activation fee and 40% off Warrior account. Not so sure what to think about Prop Shop. I don't trade with them. And I guess there's some sort of thing where they change the rules again. So any of these ones I don't trade with, you guys buy those at your own risk. Don't come back later and say, Methodical, you said this is your code. Hey, man, you got to do your own research. Harami holding for now there, Pine Tree. Like I said, I mean, I wouldn't be shocked to test like this wick here now. Even at 200 level. I don't think this 50 EMA play is horrible. It's not really in a gap. I almost feel like if you take the 50 EMA here at the 214, you have to have your stop at 190, in my opinion. So I don't love that, but one could. You could stab there. The shorts for Kid Poker. Let's go. I mean, I would like for it to pull back as well for Kid Poker, but I do think that that run into the 325s makes sense. And how we react to this area. Again, we talk about it. You know, I talk about this every day. You get up into this area. Do we start dicking around? And then you get a whoop. Liquidity grab. Whoop. You know? Potentially. Or does price just blast above 325 and then consolidate? Then you're going to get the opposite, right? So really, this next move above this zone is going to tell us the story. Do we hit 310 and stop? Do we blast above 325 and start to consolidate between 350 and 325? Then I think we're going higher than that. But we'll see. 22,801. Ben, I don't think we're going down that low until after we run 310. Unless ES has already made it to equilibrium, I don't see that. Have you seen someone, if you see someone getting money for crack, he's the D? Oh, I guess I could look and see if ES has made it to equilibrium. Well, let me see if, let me check it on the ES. Because if ES made it to equilibrium already, then, you know, maybe we just end up with an SMT there, but I don't think so. Okay, so ES needs 354, and we're at 336. So yeah, another push up is going to be needed there on the ES. This top 6 candles in a row. I mean, here's the thing. We don't have to go straight up here, right? There could be a pullback. Could be pullback. I mean, we got 5 minutes until initial balance is set and all that good stuff. Oh, I'm getting that annoying sound from Quantower saying I need to update. I mean, I'm considering entering the long off the 50 MA, but I'm not quite sure. You white people on here constantly surprise how hip you are to things. I would never have thought Black Beauty knew that line. Black Beauty knew that line. How do you know Black Beauty's white? How do you know that? Because she's a gun-carrying female from Texas? Is that what you're saying? Oh, you updated before the open? I should have. I didn't hear it until after the open. All right, yes, make a new high here. I have no reason to think anything other than that the Nasdaq's going to follow here. Oh. Still no reason here to short, in my opinion. No reason to short yet. I think maybe you might get one more push lower here before we go higher. Maybe. Maybe. I mean, we are breaking out of this bull flag here already. This is kind of a bigger flag, right? We started over here, but kind of a bigger flag here. Little mini bull flags. You see how the breakouts have gotten a little smaller and smaller, which does show a little bit of weakness, kind of ranging. But you might get, you know, then go. I'm not so sure this is the spot to long. Now, I will say, if we are in fact bearish and we're not going to the 310s, the failed pivot here would be your first. You know, you have a failed pivot here, did not make a new high. No new high here would be your first sign of a reversal starting to set up here. But in my opinion, this is just ranging. Maybe one more burst lower and then a rip higher, potentially. But I don't know. I'm an idiot. The myth is the rapper. I am a rapper, Owlboy, when I'm not live on stream. I'm a rapper. I'm a singer. I'm the person in the car that's over there with a radio just crunk, and I'm over there just jamming. Yeah, singing it all now. Don't get it twisted. There's not just rap. There's R&B. There's country. There's alternative. There's rock. I mean, we listen to it all except for that. Except for that metal stuff. We don't do the metal. We don't do the metal. I think that's Pine Tree's thing. Metal. Pine Tree's that metal guy. Yeah, I'll be over there singing all kinds of stuff. My daughter gets mad at me because I'll be messing up the words. I'll say like the wrong word or something, you know. So yeah, metal and scary movies. That's right. We ain't with it. We ain't with those things. We ain't with those things. You occasionally listen to dudes kiss. You just have it on. You have it like a soundtrack stone. Just swapping spit. Oh, there's so many types of metal. I have no idea. I hate weeks. I just know, like, when I was in school, there was a lot of metal back then, like 9 Inch Nails. I think they were metal, right? Angry white people music is what my friend DeAndre calls it. You know, they're like, like that's how they sing. The smooch playlist for middle-aged men. Let's go. Do I take this? I don't know, man. I am tempted to kind of take this on one of the Buleys. Where's this wick at, though? 214. I don't know. It's considering taking the 50 touch here, but I don't like that we got this wick here. I feel like if we're going to sweep liquidity and then bounce, it's probably going to be at this wick. I think I could park an order at like 210, 211 for a long. Ben and Rose from Nutty. I don't know what you call that. The Ben and Rose from Nutty. I don't know what that's considered. IB set, yeah. All right, I'm going to consider a long here. Of course, the 50 touch is probably just going to bang here without me even taking it. Look at that. Look at that 50 touch. 233 would be the take profit. $232. There it is. Boom. 50 touch pounded. God dang it. What's up, Black Phoenix? It's like a kiss from Rose on the grave. Oh, I wanted it to go lower. Like I thought the 50 touch was good, but I also thought we could sweep that liquidity down there at 214. Missed it. That's all right. That's what she said. I wanted it a little more. Maybe got a little too greedy there, trying to get that 214 sweep, thinking 211. But 50 played out. I mean, I know that 50 touch is about a 67% win rate, right? 2 out of 3. You're still short off the Harami pine tree? Good luck. I mean, there's nothing here that says otherwise yet, right? We did kind of we are generating a little trend line liquidity here that can be ran through pretty quickly. I do think if you get above the high of this candle here, you're going to see a big candle into like 300. That would be my guess. Probably above 250. So kind of like above 250 here, I think. Somewhere above there, I think you see a big expansion candle. Now again, it could hold this area and it might want to come down and sweep this first. There's no way of knowing that. Payne must be waiting for the wick. You're looking for 212? Oh, Pine. Yeah. You look for a quicker reaction. For sure. I like those fast reactions off the levels too. Like when you enter a trade. You know me, I'm not a huge fan of the when it takes forever. You already got, I mean, I probably would have taken that. It did hit you got 20 points off that Pine. You didn't take the 20 points? I would have covered at 228, 229, 230 area. The body of that 5-minute candle. I think it's going to blast off right here. Get above that 252, 251, 252 area here. It's going to go. Where's the 200 EMA at, Alfred? I have no idea. I don't have that one up. That's a pretty bullish 5-minute candle, kind of a hammer-looking candle there. You're going to need a big reaction down here, bearish engulfing. It looks like it might do it. Rejecting the trend line. Might get it. you might get it. Again, line in sand kind of 251, 252 area. I think above like that 252 area, we squeeze into 265, 275 area potentially. A lot of people loading up on the shorts here, just generating some trend line liquidity here that can just be blasted through. 269. Hey, yo. Yeah, I think so too, Trev. Got that trend line liquidity like generated here. I don't see how. Let's get above the 252 area there. I think we just take off. Just based on, you know, chart time. Long and strong, says Vince. Testing it. Once this starts running this, once we close above 252, it's not going to stop until it runs the high. That's typically, unless it's just as a liquidity grab to go lower, which I don't think it is. But once it starts running it generally does not stop. That's why trendline traders, I mean, like a lot of times you get paid because once it starts running a trend line, it usually continues unless it's just a liquidity sweep to go the other direction. So why don't YOLO this Apex evals on CPI day? I don't know, Alfred. I've just been trading them directly, and it's fine. You need 2,500 to swing the account? Really? The trend is your friend. True. Oh, the trend ain't your friend. Oh. But you was broke even because you did break even stop once, 8% TP. Well, it was up 28 points or something like that off that Harami. Wasn't it? Am I wrong? No, it was up 25 points. 25 points there. You know me, I'm taking El Profitos before that. I couldn't even manage the 5-minute correctly today. I cost myself $80, didn't I? Yeah, $74 I cost myself because I wanted to. I don't know. I had a little anxiety with it. I don't know why. Hey yo, Diamond Hands looking for the Mobile, Alabama. Oh yeah, I did pretty well yesterday, Black Phoenix in the Globex. Been doing pretty good in that. All right, pull back here again. That's why I said, you know, I thought this thing would squeeze from there, but it may need to test lower before going higher. We'll see. 90% sell Apex and play on CPI day. Yeah, nothing wrong with that. Yeah, Alfred. All right, getting a little pullback here. Kind of interesting. Not really what I expected, but that's all right. Not really what we expected. 225 short here. I mean, we might sweep this. I don't know. Nothing to do here. I just feel like we're in an area where it could do either. It could go either way. You know, I think that we blast up. That's my lean. But it's also not unreasonable for this thing to kind of, pull back, rebalance the midway point of the opening range, and then go higher. It's not outside kind of that question, right? And like what you got to think sometimes, like what would trap the most people? Well, this probably traps the most people. For everybody who's like, okay, another bull flag, we're going higher. Same thing I'm kind of thinking, right? So the market likes to do what would trap the most people. And I do think that's looking like that's what it wants to do. All right, I'm going to park an order down here at 213. I think. What would damn good Kyle do? Oh, you saw the close under the 5-minute hangman. Man, I am wanting to long off the 214 level. Do I take that? It's moving kind of fast. 214. I'm going to try it. Might regret it. I do think if we don't hold this level, it's just down from there. Joe Biden ice cream. He gambled on non-farm payroll and tick straight to fundeds. No, I haven't. Did he win? VWAP. Maybe. Maybe VWAP. I'm catching the NQ knife. Whoop, whoop. It might catch me, though. Ha! Little double bottom action there. Come on, get through there. Tag me in. Let's go. 70K or so. That's crazy. What up, Oracle? How you doing this morning? How'd the morning treat you? The straight up action, just I don't know what the YM did. Were you able to get in on the straight up action? I mean, I do like kind of the reaction that we're getting here at this level. New 15-minute candle here in 1 second. Made 50 points. Let's go. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Jan. I like how it's kind of holding up here. What up, Neo? All right, we're tagged in. Tagged in here. It's not necessarily the reaction that we wanted. 218 will be the stop to break even here. Let's go. Who's giving it to you like methodical? Who's giving it to you like methodical? Bullish. Not Bolivar arm. Who faded me? Who faded me, bro? I just faded you. Oh, not really. You were already out. So there we go. Working that account back to little greensy. Now we just got 3 more red ones to go if we decide. If we decide on it. He closed on my entry. See, that's what happens. We know what's going on here. We don't fade each other. We might not be in the same trade, but, you know. I love who you ain't. Possible bullish Harami here on the 5-minute. Possible. Es posible. You faded in Q. I did also take that off of, you know. More of a foolish piercing padding. Look at this thing go. Look at this thing just go. Jumir, join the ride to the top. Jump on Joom's elevator to the top. Joom's elevator to the top. Don't Joom me, bro. You want to stand on top of Joom's shoulder at the top of the world? He is a strong man. Oh, Neo, you just blew an Apex eval. That's all right. Hopefully it was a cheap one. Outside bar here. Pine Tree, you going to take this outside bar? You going to take this outside bar? Outside bar. I don't even know how the outside bar works. That's my next back test is going to be the outside bar. All right, I hate weeks. See you tomorrow. Is this the first outside bar of the day? I think it is. Yeah, it is. Looks like I might be short side. Hmm. Shit. What the who? Outside bar just got me there. One ticked me. I was trying to take profit and it didn't let me. It came like one tick from my take profit there. Is Max playing the outside bar? He's asleep. He said he's playing the eyes closed bar. It literally came 1 point from my take profit and then I took a full loss. Kind of annoying. I'm going to jump in again here. Try to get quick 10. All right, got the 10 on that one. You can see that one got me for it. One ticked me. It was so annoying. It one ticked my take profit, and I did not get the stop in. I tried to put the stop in, and it gave me an error because I dropped it too late, and then it stopped me out for 10 points. So red on one. We'll take that 355 and eat it. Green everywhere else so far. Now I'll start working on this take profit trader account. Engulfing doesn't mean anything. That's probably true. Oh, you just blew a TPT eval? That sucks. Way down. What do we got? What's gold doing? Oh, I don't have gold connected. ES is holding that 63.33 strong right now. I'll go for another 10 here. I don't know. I don't know how Pine Tree's playing the outside bar. I don't know where his stop loss and stuff is on it. And whoa. Because it would need like a 40-point stop right now. We could maybe short off the 07 level here if we get it. I'm going to park an order at like 07. Bearish engulf. So many setups in a day you shouldn't have. Yeah. I mean, not every day is going to give you this, though. Give you setups like that. Tagged in here. I think 200 level would be the stop to break even. Boom! Let's go. Micro's the play with the wide stop. That's the issue with the setup, but it's powerful, yeah. I just took 3 trades off of it. One lost. It went 9 3/4 points. And then I took a full stop out and tried to get the stop to break even. It's kind of my fault. Mismanaged it. Should have been break even. Obviously, I didn't want to put the stop where it needed to be. And then I took 2 more entries on it there to get 2 more accounts. So we got 1 lone account down 355. That's still reasonable. That's 1 trade. It's still reasonable. Everything else is green. Let's go. I'm not willing to take any more trades on that account. Testing that 15-minute range here. Staying below initial balance. At this point, it does look like maybe we're going to come back to... I always like to measure today's range for my retracements. So kind of like maybe a pullback into this range here, kind of see what happens in that area. Hey, Irakli Ninu. Irakli Ninu. Welcome to the Methodical Crew. Thank you for your subscription. You the man. ES holding 63.33 like a brick wall right here. Just not wanting to let it go. Pine Tree's 5-minute Harami short is a great example of why sometimes moving your stop is not a good idea. Yeah, that's true. I agree. Mancini says, with 63.45 target just hit to the tick, plus 85 points from Friday's breakdown. Remember, the cycle is very standard in the ES when it sells. It cycles between elevator down, flush like Friday, then 100% of the time squeeze. Squeezes are caused by failed breakdowns. Reclaims. Yep. What are we taking? 1 losing trade today on our manual trading? Not bad. Picking spots, executing, doing well. Executing. Zabak said that's what he thinks that we normally listen to. Is this thing going to rip here? Or is it going to... It's holding that 200 level pretty strong too. It's trying to hold this level. Guys, we're only 9 subscribers away from 7,500. Looks like we probably won't get there. There's a bullish Harami here on the 5-minute. We probably won't get there today during the New York stream, but maybe tonight. Looking like this might be a wick eater, Treff. Do we fade the bullish Harami? Tough to do. I think if the ES doesn't lose 33 here, that we just... maybe we pump. Break of this 193 here. VWAP, I don't know that we make it to VWAP. We did just rebalance a 5-minute gap there at 190. Unsub and resub. Perfect. Oh. Payout level. It doesn't really help Neo. I think we need one more push lower. One more push lower. Really have not had... I mean, since 10 a.m. for the last hour, really have not done much, huh? Just kind of move sideways. Just kind of move sideways, that's it. Oh, you're taking a payout, 1,500? Let's go, Coach Fred. Let's go. Nice job. Do have a bullish SMT here with the ES. You could long here, put your stop at the low, but I still think potentially one more sweep lower. Outside bar still holding, still paying. This could be a 5-minute morning star. The voice to text is killing you. Bullshit shadow. Oh. Yes. Yes, it could be. Yes, yes. Kind of pushing back up into a 5-minute order block here. You could short here with a stop 250. 30-point stop. 250. Look for the push down to 170s. 180 maybe. Get a little better than a 1-to-1 possibly. That's a new candle for you, yeah. 240 TP possible. Maybe. I don't know that we get quite up that high. So I'm going to go ahead and stab short here on an eval. And I'm going to target 180. Just going to target the low here. I think stop to break even around that 200 level again. Maybe makes sense. There is an SMT here, but I do think we need one more. I don't know. We need one more push lower potentially. Potentially. Get back below the 200s. I think that this will run. So let's see here. Probably go break even at like this wick here, 05s, 06 area. It's going to be like 12 points. All right, stop to break even now. Can't lose on it. Let's see what happens. Bullshit Shadow's a new candle. Might break even might be a little too early here, but I don't know. I just don't want to risk the full $700 where the stop needs to be. I probably went a little too soon to break even. Oh, 550 really was my original or my secondary thought process to break even, so it'd be nice if it hits it that way. There we go. So I would be break even there anyway. I'm going to go ahead and lock in just a... Try to move the stop back. All right, I took $100. Payout got denied. That sucks. Oh, come on. You dirty girl. I moved the stop there. I don't even know why. Why did I move the stop there? There was no risk. See, I do this sometimes. It's annoying. Well, Kid Poker, don't let it affect you there. Just go ahead and trade your next 8 days and be good to go. Get $50. I can't believe I moved the stop there. Why did I do that? Why did we do that? Why, oh, why did I do that? I'm not sure. I don't know why I did that, guys. I mean, it's an eval too. It's not like it's, you know, a funded account. Why do I care if I take a loss? All right, up 165 on that account now. Yeah, exactly, Trev. That's what I did there. It really makes no sense to move the stop down. I mean, I think we're going to hit the low anyway. I trade in the house. What up? I don't know why I did that. I'm not sure. I'm not quite sure. Sometimes we do those things, though. We do it a lot. Today, I think I've waited, been logical with it, but PLTR tonight, you think moves in Q? What is that? Alfred, I don't know what that is. What is a PLTR? Palantir? I don't know. You see the Twitter people going short, that means it's going to rip. It's going to the moon. Twitter people are going short. A stock tiger. Oh. You're crazy over there. Yes, making a move. Yeah, a little bit. I don't know. I still think we pull back and sweep the 177. I think ES pushing up here just gives me more confidence that we sweep the 177. Sweep into the equilibrium and then maybe bounce. Because ES can sweep 170, can come back to the 33s, retest it again, and that will take us down to the 177 here, in my opinion. So, oh, well, Kid Poker, you just got to follow the rules, man. Use a stop. At the very worst, maybe put your stop where the 30% mark is. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to break the rules and then be mad when they deny you. You know what I mean? Like, if you break the rules, you got to expect you might be denied. There's nothing wrong with that. It's just a part of the deal. You can get the $50 back and trade 8 days and be right back to payout. I know it sucks. I get it. YM and RTY new highs on the day. What up, Ishmi? But I'm confident you can do it. I'm sure you can do it. Well, I guess I would have got stopped out break even anyway. Yeah, I think you kind of knew that you did. Like you said, you said you did break a rule, and Apex is all over that shit. If you break a rule, they're all over that. You know that. Ish, we are killing it today, bro. We are killing it. Traded each of these accounts individually except for these. Well, the copy trader took this one at open. It screwed me on the 3 of the Bulenoxes. I was able to get 2 back to green. Made one a little worse. Still just 1 trade in the red. Not the end of the world on that. And then down the 30-second trade lost this morning, but the, you know, on these accounts we're up 200 each, these My Funded Futures accounts. And then down 1,000 on that one. So yeah, good day so far. Good day so far. Trailing stop worked on trade of 8. Trailing stopped working. I don't use a trailing stop on trade of 8, Pips Hunter. So I've never had that happen. I've had issues with orders like my TPs and my stop losses disappearing. What's the best deal right now, Trev? I think $59 for a trade day account is leading the way. No activation fee. Followed by My Funded Futures core account. The core account is like $65. And then Take Profit Trader, 50K account after that. Then you got Bulenox and APEX. Tradeify coming in somewhere after those 3 as well, 35% off. I think those are the best deals right now. Do have an inside bar right here on the 5-minute. I don't know if it makes... It already triggered to the upside. I don't know if it makes that much sense to work, though. But I do like trade day. I think trade day right now is really undervalued. I think people are undervaluing trade day. Trade day, Treff. I think people are undervaluing the trade day accounts. Yeah, Pips Hunter, that's why I said I haven't. This is where the greedy gets wrecked. You're probably right. I don't know if Pips Hunter is listing. But yeah, I think trade day is an awesome deal. I mean, $59 for an account. You can't beat that. There's not very many people taking advantage of it. There's the trade day link. Code's MM. Oh. We're just waiting to see what happens here, guys. I am tempted to short. I'm really tempted to short. I think the push down to the 177 makes sense. You're bullish until this thing breaks 187. Yeah, I think the pullback into 177 makes sense. I'm probably going to start looking for longs out of that level. Project X. They already have that, Tech T. Talking about Trade Day? Trade Day already has Project X, I believe. Am I wrong about that? Let me double check. I think they already have Project X. Maybe I'm wrong. Trade Day X. Yeah, they do. They already got it. They already got it. Right there. Trade Day X. Clearly, I hit the wrong one. But yeah, you can see it right there. Trade Day X. Trade Day X. Oh, you're talking about Tradeify. Okay, yeah, I don't know about Tradeify. Yeah, I don't know about Tradeify. I think it's been rumored, but it hasn't happened yet. I mean, if we lose the 190 here, there's a pretty good chance we run that 187. Just kind of keep getting that 15-minute opening range here and just bouncing. Hold my beer. I do think if we lose this opening range here, we get this sweep. Pushing back above the 200s here. Look at this thing going. It's just taking everybody's money and then eventually going to just get the little push lower. Just taking everybody's money. I jump right back in here. Stop to break even. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Waiting for the story to unfold. We know what chapter is. We're just waiting for it to make sense to get in. Predator's up $7.42. Excellent job, Predator. Excellent job. Yeah, Coach Fred, I like that right there. Kind of push up into the 50. Tested these EMAs. Didn't get above 208. I thought, we'll just take a short for a little stab back into the 190s. It's kind of bouncing back and forth in that range. Kind of playing the range there. Didn't give it more than 10 points. Oh, yeah, got a little runner going. I think the push down to the one, if we get below this wick here, we're going to really push down, rebalance this gap here, maybe even down in here to the 150s. It's going to do this. I mean, you know what I mean? You might even get one more push back up. That's probably higher probability, would be my guess, right? If we are actually going to balance this range, then you're probably going to sweep this wick here one more time and then go lower to trap the shorts again, stop everybody out, and then go lower potentially. But who knows? It's really, really tough to tell. I mean, I think it rebalances this range. I really do. Earlier, I thought it was going to break out, right? But then it just didn't. It just didn't. But I am kind of thinking like, what way would it stop out the most people? One more big candle back up into the 230. That's probably the way you'd wreck the most people, and then come down and rebalance the range. But who knows? Closes within the body of the previous 5 minute, but we close underneath. You know, we got about a little over 2 minutes going left to go for that. So a big candle right back up here, up into like that 230 area. Sweep that wick, then back into the range. Then maybe you go sweep the 170s, 160s, 150s, potentially. And then after sweeping those areas and stopping out everybody, then it rips higher. Everybody's being greedy, looking for the low of day. Then it goes back up, makes a new high, rebalances the entire range up at 325, 310. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. This is why you want to make your money. You want to make your money during this move, right? This is where you want to make your money. You don't really want to be trying to make your money in this move. This is the move where you make the money, done for the day, walk away. This is the move where you give the money back and the market laughs at you and spits in your face. Spits in your face and laughs at you and takes your money. Anyways, yeah, maybe that's a little bit aggressive, but you get what I'm saying. Yeah, it gets rough, and it will. It's not going to consolidate all day. We know that. So eventually, it's going to do the other thing, but get back to a little trendiness. Tilt starting, kid poker. You got to hold here, man. You got to be patient. Either get out or be patient. Might be another inside bar. Last inside bar failed. That's why I only like the first inside bar. I'm not playing. I mean, unless it makes sense, right? Flawless Trader, pretty good day. We got 2 red accounts out of about 20. So, not a bad day. And the ones that are red, one of them really, the copy trader, didn't. It should be up $300. Copy trader issue. Go figure. And then the other one just lost the opening range trade. It's a mechanical trade. So I don't really count that one against me. So, yeah, but I'm just thinking in terms, Trev, of like what's going to trap the most people. To me, the sweep of this level, you stop out your shorts, you trap the longs, and then you just dump it. Then you go. Sometimes I don't even think about that, but like it just makes the most sense, right? Like what's the way it can just kill the most people? You only have that one break even? Let's go. Nice job. So let's kind of see what happens here. $240s or fail. I kind of think we fail. I think we sweep that 230s and then push down. We'll see. Could long into the 230s, but Ish is currently trying to dig yourself out of this hole. Oh, that sucks. Good luck, sir. Inside bar breaking to the upside. Inside bar breaking to the upside. Yeah, Kid Poker for the most part. Where did you say you were short from, though, Kid Poker? What was your entry? I'm going to think about whether or not I think we get there. I mean, I don't know what you said your entry was. I think it was... Where was your entry? Oh, you got short in the other PA too, Kid Poker? Dang. $106. That is tough. I don't know if we get back there. That's tough. I mean, we could. We could. Dun, 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 dun. Now down 100. I think we sweep the 230 here. If we close above this in this gap, if we inverse this gap, then maybe we see new highs. Not so sure that we do, though. Anybody using affordable indicators? Affordables indicators. Anybody using them? You're using them, Owlboy? All right. I'm about to do an affiliate deal with them. They're going to give me their copy trader to use, and we'll get a discount on their indicators that they sell. I'm going to try out their copy trader. Yours are all free and very affordable. You think the copier is better? That's what I've heard. So I'm going to try it and see. Oh, what happened? Did it say I have an existing account? You think Hammer Trades does? Oh, nice. I don't know if this is, did it? Okay, yeah. I'm logged in. All right, good. Oh, shoot. I I'm gonna install their copier and see how it goes. See how she goes. Maybe I'll get that by the end of the day. 199 short. I think you're probably okay on that one, Kid Poker. This is where I would be of concern. If we close above this, I would say that should be your stop out. So we have a bar on the 1 minute that closes above this. I would stop out. The hold below this, I mean, this is kind of what I expect. Something like that. You died. Oh, nice, Owlboy. I'm glad to see you're having a positive experience with it, but we're going to give it a try and see. Hey, maybe I'll make a video on it. I'm curious to see how Pine Tree's like in the other copier. I don't remember what it was called. Trade Sinker or something like that. Yeah, design. I'm not expecting like a sale. I'm expecting a sweep of 175, 170. I'm expecting a balance of the range. So I'm kind of expecting this to just sweep the 30, come back down, sweep this, and then go back and make new highs. That's what I'm thinking. But if we close above this, that kind of like, I mean, that kind of, this is not even a long I would take. If we did close above this, I'm not taking this as a long because no momentum here. Zero momentum, just chop. So I'm still not taking it. Pop incoming. We'll see. We are top of the range here. Did leave relative equal highs here. They are actually equal. No, they're not. Not quite equal. For real, Alpha, that's the thing. Like, it could go any way. It could go either way, right? It could go either way here. I normally would be on the side of thinking it just pops, but I think that sweep of that 230 level. I mean, I'm even considering just shorting the 230 level. I think that would be a pretty good short entry. But it could just pop right through there and just go. We don't know. It's a tough spot here. The bigger picture on the market profile is that we've been one time frame higher since the open. If it breaks 196, the uptrend is over. Okay. I mean, ES been holding that 63.33 like a freaking steel wall as well, so. Let's kind of see what happens. You sure it'll keep going up since you're short? Nah. Trend always goes further than you think. Maybe. All right, here we go, guys. 5-minute ATR 24. All right, let's see how this acts, how this reacts to this 230 level. I think we're going to get a bearish reaction off this 230. I'm considering even just trying to short there, but I think a baby sweep of the 230 sends us lower. Didn't quite sweep it. Down 425 and 120. Just using that as like a double top area. I do think we sweep the 229. I don't see how we don't, but it may not. We got the Bears all in the trap. Maybe the Bulls. Maybe the Bulls. We don't know which yet. That's right, Trev. It depends on what happens at the 230 level. I mean, we do have kind of a higher trend line here that we could draw it. You could draw that trend line out there. Someone said 240. Maybe retest the 235s. INQ's up 1.5%. That's nothing. That's nada. It's nothing. All right, so I went ahead and credited my account with the account dashboard. Includes the trade copier, risk manager software. Oh, okay. So I'm going to download this tonight and get this in. I didn't know they have software for risk management as well. That will actually be kind of nice to use. Maybe set myself up a daily loss limit. Something along those lines. Ben and Rose on repeat. Is Nutty long over there or something? I don't know. I don't have Nutty pulled up. Let me see. He must be long over there singing Ben and Rose. Where's Nutty at? I don't even see Nutty. All PAs are riding. Uh-oh. You're a brave man, Kid Poker. Mark is at the point where people are actually fearful of it to sell. Let me see a Nutty. Oh, he's long? Yeah, I figured he must be long. He's like, take me higher, Ben and Rose. Poor Nutty. I mean, we didn't sweep the 230. I think at worst we at least sweep the 230, but it doesn't have to, not yet. Had to mute the stream. You're all clear now. You're all clear. Design. You can unmute. He just closed it out. He's long from 211, so he's still in right at his entry. You're bullish from 187 on. Oh, shit. He's going to play another one. Never mind. Get your mutes ready. Short gold to the sound of Ben. Yeah, Ben and Rose. Man, it just did not do quite what I expected it to do. I wanted it to sweep this wick. And it just came one or two ticks away from it. And then I would expect this dump after the sweep of this wick. Really what I was expecting. Like a lobotomy. Yeah. He says the market loves Ben and Rose. You know what? Now that I'm looking at this, we probably sweep this and then go back up. So maybe you get the little whoop baby sweep. Just continue the chop. Range, range, range. This is when I normally walk away. You guys know this. This is when I normally just walk because, like, I don't like to trade this kind of market, this kind of action. All right, there's the baby sweep of the 202. See if we get a bounce into the 212s. Back up into these EMAs. I think a long here makes okay sense. Greedy on a runner. Yeah, ES bouncing off the 33 as well. Yeah. That's what I'm going to do, Trev. I'm going to probably walk away soon. I also have to get some food and take my daughter to the open house at 1. So I got to get some food before then. But look at that long paying out. That's a level that I really would have liked to have longed. Take profit right here at the 9 EMA. Wouldn't be greedy. 212 would be just under 10 points. Should hit that level there. Should. There it is. That's 10 points. Boom. See if 199 is a nice wall. It is. Checking out the new year at school, yeah. I'm not checking it out. She's got to be there from 1 to 3. She's a freshman this year. So she'll be there from 1 to 3. And then Caleb is a senior, and he has to be there. He's going to go at 4:30 to pick up his parking pass. He doesn't care for anything else. He just wants to get his parking pass. And that's it. I don't know. It's only 2. It's about to close already. He has held the 33 again. We're in no man's land here. This is the problem with this area is like you don't know if it's going to come up here first or come down here first. Like I have no idea which direction it's going to go first. I thought the sweep of this wick up here and then taking out this area first would make the most sense, but it did not take out that level. So it might just be holding it for later. Might just be holding that level for later. Oh, in a 30 minute. Okay, I was like, wait a second. Bull Barbie in the house. What up? Still can't believe kids going back to school this early. They do every year over here, though, Design. Bull Barbie, how'd you do today? Need to get up with Bull Barbie and do a joint stream. Great open, so you're not touching it anymore. Yeah, the 15-minute paid, huh? Did it? What was the 15-minute long? Let me think about it. So your stop was 100 points. So what would you have targeted? Like 50? You got it. 68 points. Oh, you went long on ES at 63.17. Nice. 25 points there on the ES. Yeah, it makes a lot of sense, right? I need to get me a I need to get me a risk disclosure set up too, like everybody else has. $187. Yeah, we'll see. Oh, Ninja made you? Yeah, I need to also. I just copy somebody's. I just copy Bull Barbie's. Copy and paste. Replace the name with mine. I mean, freaking Nutty's got some square dancing going on over here. Oh, it's from Ninja. I got to turn Nutty off. That square dancing's getting me. Oh, goodness. Can't be doing the square dancing. Can't be doing the square dancing over there. Brian, nobody has a Topstep referral code anymore. They did away with the affiliates. So the price is the price. The price is the price. I used to. Until they said, you're fired. You're fired. Get out of here. But I do have other account codes, Brian, that are better than Topstep, in my opinion. BlackRock is the coworker's wife that keeps sending the baked goods that didn't turn out in for the guys. What? I don't know, Trader on Tilt. I don't know if I get that one. Trader on Tilt, did you send me a weird email the other day? Was that you? I got a weird email from somebody the other day. Yeah, I'm not sure who it was from. I couldn't. It was some weirdness too. Here, let me find it. I'll read to you guys what it said. Let me find it. Oh, it says traveling trader. It said, you read the GD title. I have no idea. I have no idea what this person's talking about. It says, you read the GD title. TT. Oh, was that you? That was Trev. Okay, all right, Trev. I was like, what is that, Trev? I didn't know what you were talking about. Oh, I didn't know that was you either. Okay, that makes sense now. The traveling trader, because you're traveling around. All right. Now it makes sense. I was lost for a minute. I was lost. I'm short. I'm short here. No, Granny, no. Well, that makes sense. Treff is the new Dale? Maybe. Maybe he is. I don't know how much I like the short. The trend line's going to have to hold here for me. I really should target lower, like 200 level, but not going to. Just keep it at 10 points. No! I'm taller in Florida. Yeah. Yeah, Jan, I don't know. I just think that I thought that we would kind of soup this 29 level, but it doesn't look like it's going to happen. I did get short like 5 points below it. I really need to move my stop up. I need to move it up to like 50, but I'm not going to. We'll just re-enter. We'll re-enter if it doesn't hold. Again, I really need to give it more room, but still green even if it gets stopped out here. Gonna need a real big reaction right here, right now. Didn't get it. That's all right. Oh, you nearly got back your $800. Let's go. Well, it does look like it's going to run this trend line now. It's got that look in its eyes. How big is this gap? 20 points. Oh, I didn't see that inside bar on the 5-minute either. Nice. I mean, it is in the chop area, but still. Yeah. Chanel, I've been getting a lot of letters from them. I'll be driving a Lambo. Oh, man. So close to closing above there. Beautiful taste of menthol. Yeah, their bankruptcy stuff keeps coming, but yeah, exactly, Jan. That's why I said it's not. It's really kind of like in the middle there. ES already back towards the high at initial balance here. All right, let's see. We get a close above here. Looks like it. France Roman country manly. There's also a 3-minute gap. Oh, really? 3-minute up here. We can pop the 50, we probably go. Again, ES at the initial balance there, so. Approaching the 50 here. Psych level. Should be able to get through there. There we go. Nice little pop. This wick up here was at 54. Nice job. I was kind of thinking that we'd rebalance this. It looks like we're going to run this entire LRLR now without doing the rebalance, but that's okay. I did switch long there, changed my mind once we kind of pushed through the 29 with some strength, broke the trend line. I did get long there, got my loss back. Got my loss back. You're saving up for the 1996 Jetta. Hopefully you can find one with less than 300,000 miles, you know. I'm saving up for the 96 Honda Prelude. I actually found one fully restored for $15,000. I thought it was a pretty good deal. Had like 80,000 miles on it. Fully restored. 15K. It's one of those childhood cars right there. I had two Preludes back in the day. A 92 and a 94. But switched along there, got the money back. Up 460. You know, if the short fails, you go long, right? Well, ES already made a new high here. Again, 310 sitting up there. Trend line liquidity. I would have much preferred the sweep down into 177. We swept down in the 177. That would have been a great level zone to kind of get long. Tougher here, but there was a small SMT here. I don't like using them if they're not at the highs and the lows. But, you know, sometimes you steal. So a little bullish SMT here. ES swept the wick. Nasdaq did not. Something small. A small thing, but it was there. Oh, that's what your high school ex drove? Yeah, I used to love those cars. I still love them. Whoever can sell, let them sell. That's right. You saw the indicator we're going to break out. I mean, there was just an inside 5-minute. Yeah, tough to do. Tough to know. Well, I think it was okay. Once we kind of, you know, you just kind of go, you get what the market gives you. Like if it doesn't do what you expect it to do, you go with the flow. Someone mentioned earlier, which we all knew, we could not, we couldn't get below 200, right, with any kind of speed. We also couldn't get below 33 on the ES. It just held that 33 like nobody's business. I mean, how many tests off the 33 did it pay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tests of the 33 paid there, 5 points at least. Hope not, Kid Poker. Hope not. I think 325, you could see some sort of pullback there, but it's a tough day for the shorts, really is. I mean, I tried a couple shorts, but I use stops there too, Kid Poker. That's one thing, man. Come on, get on board with these stops, brother. Get on board with these stops. You see me? I got stopped down on the short there. I just turned around and took a long. I mean, I didn't jump in long right away. I waited for it to kind of close above this 1 minute gap, and then I jumped in long, took it for 10 points. So sometimes you just got to take the little cut to keep yourself from, you know, taking a huge loss. Exactly, Trev. That's why everybody's like, "Oh, methodical, you're always bullish." Well, yeah, we're at all-time highs, and until we're not, it's, you know, yeah, there's shorts to be had, but I feel like the longs are higher probability just in general. All right, 12 o'clock here, guys. I'm probably going to have to call it. Let me see here. What is this? Let me go ahead and show you guys my P&L. You know, we don't hide nothing from you guys. We hide nothing. This is our only red account on this set of accounts here. And here's the P&L. This one took the opening range 30-second trade down 1,000. Lost both directions on that one today. Up 195 on the 3 my funded futures accounts. So overall, a super nice day. If you guys want to help support the channel, hit the like button on the way out. Subscribe if you want to support the channel even further by using my codes. Coupon codes for everything except for Apex is MM. Apex is Myth, 80% off. Bulenox, 83% off, code MM. Take Profit Trader, 40% off. Tradeify, 40% off, or 35% off. My Funded Futures, 15% off. Day Traders, 85% off. Tick, I think, is 60% off. Funded Futures Network, I think, is still 50% off. Elite Trader Funding, I don't know. Trade Day, 40% off. Legends has a sale going on. Lucid has a sale going on. All code MM. Funding Ticks, 35% off. We'll be back tonight at 8:30, 9 o'clock, most likely, unless practice is, wait, it's Monday. I'll be back probably like 6 o'clock tonight. Appreciate you guys watching, and I'll see you next time.